what happened when the government tried to arrest the one and the only Governor Natembeya. So this is them. They say that EACC probe Natembeya over 1.4 billion embezzlement of the county funds. Now, this is some of the problems that happened when they tried to, arrest the guy. These are vehicles that belong to EACC, the anti-corruption, commission. Angalia gari zao vile zilifanywa kipindi. Look at them. Look at exactly what happened. And this is just a mere governor of people that have decided that we no longer align ourselves with the government because the government is punitive. And this is them.
This harassment of the opposition must stop. And whether you use the police or not, hata utumie jeshi, wewe ni one term.
Hakuna siku ambayo utatisha Waluhya. Hakuna siku ambayo utatisha Natembeya.
Tutaamua kama ni kukufa kupona, lazima tu protect governor. Na Alan Chesang utajua mahali penye utakuwa una land. Ukianza hii mchezo yenye unaanza na kudili na sisi, ukiguza Natembeya umeguza Mluhya. Ukiguza Natembeya umeguza mtu wa Trans Nzoia. Sasa maneno yako chuma chako chimotoni.
Sisi tulidanganywa na Wetangula tukakupigia kura kama jamii ya Waluhya. Raundi hii ikiwepo unakuja na hii tabia ya kutuma hao watu waje wanyanyase Natembeya, my friend, sahau kura ya jamii ya Waluhya.
Hakuna mahali gavana anaenda. Tunasema hakuna mahali gavana wetu wanaenda. Tumeamua, tumejua wameingia kuna pesa, wanataka kusema gavana alipiga pesa. Hakuna pesa gavana amepiga. Kama ni mbaya acha ikuwe mbaya.
Okay, now I have a very simple question, because over the period of maybe let's say ever since the year started, we've seen two governors, one who is sitting and one who's like retired, get arrested for what they say is corruption. We see Waitito right now is still in prison. Okay, I don't know whether ni remand or ni prison. I don't exactly know what it is, but Waitito ako ndani. We also saw Kimani Wamatangi, who is the governor for, what do we call this place, Kiambu, also get arrested. Of course, there was some chaos, but not at this level. Not at this level. So I want to ask a question. Is it that Kikuyus or people from the Central, people from the Mlima Kenya, don't really come out to fight for their leaders? Are they just busy? Are these people just idle? New Marufu? I want to understand what would drive people from their homes to come and fight for someone like this. Look at this clip. Why were they singing the national anthem? Is them being in solidarity with Governor Natembeya or what up? Like the amount of solidarity that these people have with their leaders and how much they are willing to fight for them is crazy. And I keep asking, because we've just seen that there might be a scenario where the government would like to arrest Rigathi Gachagua. The simple question is, are the people from the mountain, willing to come out in these numbers and say that you're not going to arrest one of us or our leader because of what is selective enforcement of the law? Because we all know this is not like the enforcement of law. This is selective enforcement of law, because if there are people who are supposed to be behind the bars like yesterday, are people like Sudi. Nobody uses more insightful language than people like Robert Alai. We have the Kalumas of this world. We also have people like Sudi. All these people are people who are very, very intentional when they speak, the way they speak about other people. This is exactly what happened to their cars. But the question is very simple: are people from this country, from the Mount Kenya region, willing to come out in these large numbers and fight for their leaders? Ama wow, they don't engage in such craziness. Tell me in the comments section.
The police are out there in Natembeya's home to frustrate him. They want to arrest him, or rather plant in some exhibit so that they can try and frustrate him the best way possible. Because
Okay, let me ask a question, because I wanted to ask this lakini kama nilisahau. The question is, what is the use of raiding someone's home? Are they somehow thinking that someone would steal money and put it in their home? Or like in the case of Governor Matangi, where they raided his home and came out with a lot of money. I don't know whether it was 4 million. Are they saying that you should not have money in cash? Or are they saying that any money that is in cash is stolen money? What exactly is this that they are trying to say? What is it that they're usually trying to say when they come and raid your home and take away the money? And is the money usually taken as exhibit and then returned later? Ama yo pesa tu inakaanga huko? I don't get, like, if I was a thief, would I really steal money and put it in the house? I feel like this raiding of homes is the biggest intimidation that the government has mastered, to intimidate you. Because hata mimi, in my humble way, ukuje kwangu ujaribu ku raid, I'll feel very awkward about it. I wouldn't want anyone to come raid my home, and I don't have much. So I feel like raiding people's homes is the biggest way they use to intimidate you or to show you that they are powerful.
you know, these tactics that the KK government, Kasongo's government are trying to do to silence the dissent, ni vitu tumezoea. We are already used to the things that they do. You know, when you are against, or rather you are criticizing the government, the only way they know how to retaliate is by frustrations. Either they abduct you, like they have done to Peter Salasia, or they will send a bunch of police who sometimes behave like goons so that they can frustrate you.
Okay, I like the segue that you gave us, because you talked about Salasia, and I really also wanted us to talk about Salasia. Now, Salasia is someone that has become a darling of many Kenyans.